Hello and welcome to the Airbuds Podcast. This is a podcast about basketball. Isn't that funny? I'm Jamel. I am Jamel. And
I'm Peter.
I am Michael George Benner.
Ha ha ha, happy basketball, my jokey boys.
Ah,
Ha ha, happy basketball. Is that our new shirt?
Isn't basketball just so funny?
I think
everything about basketball is hilarious.
I'm laughing right
shooting
now
a
about
ball
it.
in a hoop. Yeah, as you shoot in a hoop. Yeah, get out of here with that. That's dumb as fuck.
3-point play. LOL.
I just laugh whenever Giannis lowers his shoulder and tackles somebody while he's driving to the rim.
I know you think that shit is funny.
I do think it's funny.
I'm home right now, and you would appreciate my brother, who you guys both know as someone who believes in things, I would say violently, probably to a fault. And he hates the in-season tournament so much. To a point where I'm just like, bro, why do you care about it this much? Like, it shouldn't actually, like, even if you hate it this much, you shouldn't care, because by hating it this much, you actually do care. I'm like, so you wouldn't, if the Cavs were in it, you would not care if they were in Vegas in the final. He's like, no, I wouldn't care. And I just, first of all, I don't believe him. But second of all, like, it takes more effort to hate it than to just let it wash over you, you know?
It's true. And I feel like we got miscategorized as hating it because I tweeted something from the Airbuds account of being just like, I just don't get why it matters. And we got attacked by dozens of people who I believe Adam Silver hired to attack anyone that does not enjoy the in-season tournament.
Benner died mid-sentence.
Oh, you're back?
Am I back?
He's back. Yes.
No, you're good. We got attacked. So listen, we get attacked all the time. I wanted to also shout out a friend of mine, Jacob, who works at Top Shot, who hit me up, and he sent me a tweet from us, from the Airbuds account, or it must have been you, Benner, who was like, I'll sell someone this video of LeBron dunking for $5.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I was like, listen, man, I don't tweet on this thing all the time, but also, like, you know, like, if you're working for Top Shot, you're probably going to catch some strays.
Okay, so that was because there was a Top Shot, like, someone in the year 2023 somehow purchased an NFT of LeBron dunking for $37,000.
Oh my god! Dude, crypto's back, right? Isn't fucking NFTs and cryptos back right now?
It's all a Reddit like psyop. It's not like real. But yeah, I just quote tweeted that and I tore the exact same video of LeBron dunking from YouTube and just said, I have this one too. I'll sell it to anyone for $5.
Listen, I was not going to apologize for you. That's for sure. Yeah. But I did say my buddy is a troll, if nothing else. But it made me laugh a lot too. He just put like E2 Peter, and I'm like, listen, man, you probably got bigger fish to fry than the weird socialist Airbuds account on Nazi Twitter trolling you guys.
You work for an NFT company, like
yeah, you're probably winning. You know, things are probably fine for you.
You're either really rich or you're about to go out of business, but you're working.
You were laid off 9 months ago.
Yeah. This is a podcast about basketball. Some business before we get underway. Patreon.com/AirbudsPod if you want to support the buds. $5 a month gets you bonus episodes, gets you access to the Discord, gets you love from us. And then if you can't do that, go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Give us a 5-star review. We really appreciate it.
So I was thinking about merch, as we've always been really successful with all the merch that we've done and really thoughtful. And I think it's too close to Christmas right now to do like a real good merch drop. What do you guys think about being the only comedy basketball podcast that's putting out merch for Valentine's Day?
Ooh. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it at all, brother.
I feel like it gives us a good window. And I mean, listen, if you are in the Discord or you're listening to this on your Mozilla Firefox browser, I'm thinking about basketball is for lovers.
I like that. I
Well,
also
we
think
should
Okay.
what could work
we should probably
is
cut this. We should probably cut this because
Why?
these guys,
No.
nah, because
Someone
these
come out.
dudes will scoop us. Nah, these dudes will scoop
Come
us on that
on.
one. Nah,
Listen,
we got.
I dare someone to scoop us because also our design will be better.
That's also true.
I say
I
that
think
knowing that we did make a happy basketball shirt that had a Valerio Bong trophy on it.
Yeah, come
That did
on.
not necessarily maybe
It didn't
break.
connect. It didn't connect with the people. I
by
love
the
it.
way, I've got some available
In an
right here
unrelated
in
note?
every
Yeah,
size
at the
if
house.
you need it.
Do you have a 3X? I need a new 3X.
I
Just for
definitely
myself.
probably have a new 3X. I know
If
we only have
anybody's
like
also
3 3Xs made, but I definitely have one.
Jesus.
if anyone is listening to this and wants one of those for free, hit us up at airbudspodcast@gmail.com. I will pay for your shipping if you want
Well,
one
I
of those
mean,
shirts.
is it that point in the year? If you sign up on the Patreon right now, we'll send you one of those.
Oh, sure. And
Is
also,
that
if anyone on
crazy?
the Patreon just wants one of them and didn't get one, we should probably dish those out too.
Yeah, if you're in the Patreon, hit us up, DM us on the Discord. We'll send you anything. Wait, guys, I need to show you the thing I got in person. Hold on.
Yeah, wait.
While he's doing that, I'll send you anything from my parents' basement. Look,
I've been trying to
literally
figure out what to
anything
do
you
with my
want.
CDs. What do you got in there? What type of CDs you got? Probably a bunch of REO Speedwagon.
Dude, I got CDs right here. I got a fucking
Oh
load
my
of
God.
CDs right here.
How many? What's the blackest CD in your house, Peter?
Ooh, this is not a good one to pull for the blackest. Let's see.
I know you got some Darius Rucker.
How about that? That black enough for you?
Oh, let's go. Wynton Marsalis. Let's go.
Wow. Is
That's
that
black as fuck. Sort of.
Honestly, that's the only thing. Everything else in here is fucking wild and white as hell. Look at the Carole King tapestry, Shrek the musical from the original motion picture, Princess Diaries original soundtrack. Ooh, Lizzie McGuire movie,
wow?
Yeah, we might. Yeah, send me that.
That's actually pretty
Toy
black.
Story 2,
Yeah, it is kind of black. It's got Perfect Day, right?
the Hanukkah song, the Hanukkah story,
Wow.
as
Kyrie
sung
would
by
have
the
you
Western
believe
Wind.
that's as black as it gets.
Yeah, not cool to be celebrated. Oh, there we go. That's the winner.
Hey, put the CDs down. Benner's back.
I have, now that we talked about the blackest thing Peter owns, let's talk about the whitest thing I own.
Oh my God,
Guys.
I know what it is now.
Oh my God, you got it!
I got
You
my
got it.
Jan Sixers basketball jersey.
Did you get
What?
jail embroidered on the back?
Guys, it has no reason to be this fucking hard. Look how good it looks.
Wow, I didn't realize the capital
you
was
worn it?
huge at the bottom.
Have
It
you
has
worn
the
it out
Capitol
yet?
on fire and an upside down American flag patch on it.
Wow.
It's incredible.
It's a patch?
Oh, how do you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Where are you going to wear it to?
Oh, I'm never
You
wearing
got to wear
it.
it to a Clippers game. Maybe
If
a
I
Clippers
wear
game.
it, I think I might get. I might have to fight my way out of the Staples Center if I wear it.
He said he's gonna wear it when he plays me in the dab game.
That's true. I did say that. I wanted you to get one so we could both wear them.
Oh, do they have a home jersey?
No. It was
Well,
also
fuck.
like a limited drop. I don't think
The
they're
home
on
jersey is
sale
just
anymore.
Nancy Pelosi, for Golden State Warriors.
Just Nancy Pelosi like misidentifying her daughter as like her sister from
No,
1942.
it's a Golden State Warriors jersey with Pelosi on the back, and then it's got like the African trim on it.
Oh,
When she was
kente
kneeling?
cloth on the sides.
Yeah. African
That's pretty
kente
good.
cloth, Chase Center, and it has to say Chase Center on it too.
And it has to
She's
be
not affiliated with
the
banks and credit card companies. It's not a real authentic Pelosi jersey.
We can have this made, probably. Speaking of merch, by the way, I know we're just straight up talking about merch for 10 minutes at this point, but the LeBron Bart is underway.
Whoa.
That's fucking
Yeah.
LeBron is crazy. It is crazy if you almost score as many points as your age when you are 39 years old. I know that, like, and I will say, like, this is probably the bigger point that we want to talk about with the West, but shout out to the Lakers having everybody fooled that, like, them being good for 2.5 months mattered at all last year. They are so fucking mid, and that dude still has to just carry them as this old, dilapidated basketball genius. It's crazy. Crazy.
It is crazy. People are talking about the Lakers as if they are really good right now, and I think they're like what? They're like 8-5 or something.
Listen, better than what was their start last year? You know how these guys do.
4 and
If you win,
50. What?
Guys, on today's episode, I thought, it is Thanksgiving week. I thought maybe we could just go around and each say something that we're thankful for from the NBA right now.
Love it.
Peter, what do you got?
Well, obviously, this is going to be Cleveland Cavaliers focused. So I'll start here. Uh, I'm thankful for Donovan Mitchell's hamstring injury right now. I went to the Cavs game. I'm in Cleveland. I saw a Donovan Mitchell-less and Karis LeVert-less Cavaliers absolutely wax from whistle to buzzer the world champion Denver Nuggets. I mean, just absolutely smoke the shit out of them. And I know they're missing Jamal Murray. They have some people hurt. But I will say right now, it has affirmed my belief that the Cavs absolutely should deal Donovan Mitchell before the deadline this year. And they will be a better team in the immediate and in the future if they deal him. So I'm grateful to have seen that, to really believe it as much as I kind of was thinking about it. He is still the best Cav, other than LeBron James, to put on a uniform in this century. But he is not the right fit for this team. And he also just totally holds back Darius and Evans' engagement and growth and chemistry when he's on the floor. They just don't play as well and don't look as good of a team as when he's just kind of pulling up for his long ass threes. Or yeah. So I'm grateful to have seen that, but I want him out of here because also they can get more for him now than when he doesn't sign with them this summer and they have to trade him on an expiring in 15 months from now.
So who takes him? Where's he going?
He can go wherever, man. I don't care. I don't actually it's not actually about getting. That's not my concern. That's for you guys to discuss and tell me. I don't even want a lot of stuff back for him. I just want him off the team because I do feel like, well, let's be realistic. What is the best thing that can happen in the Cavs this year? Probably conference semifinals if it goes really well, and losing in 5 to the Sixers or the Heat or the Celtics. That's the best case scenario. He's 27. Mobley, Garland are 23 and 21 respectively. Amani Bates, who's fucking 19 years old, is more on their timeline to actually get to the pinnacle of the Eastern Conference than Donovan Mitchell is.
So,
I just don't that doesn't mean I'm not going to appreciate him or the team, but he is kind of, to me, the personification of a superstar who has your team stuck in the middle, even if it's the highest part of the middle possible.
Okay, so what do you trade him for a forward? What, like Brooklyn or something? You think
It
Brooklyn?
Sounds like Peter's saying he thinks the Cavs should just straight up cut Donovan Mitchell. Peter doesn't want anything in return for Donovan Mitchell.
I'll take any 2 wings from Brooklyn. To your point, Jamal, I'll take any two wings they want to part with. They're a team of wings. They're like the Mighty Ducks. They're just constantly just rolling a flying V of wings. Yeah, I don't care. I pick a couple players, whatever it is. I just don't think, and I think he's trying hard. I think he's a good dude. I just think they just play better. The chemistry is just smoother. Garland's more engaged. Mobley's more engaged. And I don't feel my brother's all pissy at me too. He's like, "How can you say this? How can you say this?" I'm like, maybe he could resign. It's like, no, he's not going to resign. And I'm also not happy about saying this either. This doesn't like make me feel good to be like, I'm a contrarian Cavs fan who thinks this. But like, they should fucking trade his ass.
Do you think the Nets would give part with Mikal Bridges for Donovan Mitchell?
I would throw in a fucking another player if they would give us Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges on the Cavs, I would say, if you swap Mikal Bridges and Donovan Mitchell right now, Eastern Conference Finals much more viably than with the team they have right now.
All right,
you can have Mikal Bridges guarding Jason Tatum, and you can have Darius Garland running around and Mobley doing Mobley things, both inside and outside. Dude, I would lose it. You could cut my pinky toe off right now if you told me that, like, right now they would trade Donovan Mitchell for Mikal Bridges. Absolutely.
Okay, so we got Mikal Bridges, Donovan Mitchell in the trade machine. We're going to need another Nets player in order to make the salaries match up. I was going to throw in Cam Johnson, but apparently he's not eligible to be traded right now. What do you think of
anybody?
Think about. Wait a minute. Now, I got another one for you. What do you think about Indiana? Buddy Hield kind of sucks.
Buddy Hield, like, at least doesn't. They're kind of like a similar mold, but at least Buddy just sits there and shoots and doesn't kind of eat the ball up. He'd be a better fit next to Garland, I think.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to make, I think, Cleveland fans happy. Buddy Hield and TJ McConnell for Donovan Mitchell. What do you think about that?
I like it, except we already have a backup point guard who's fucking incredible, who scored like 18 points.
Two first round picks. 2 first-round picks in Buddy Hield, huh?
You need another player from Indiana to make that money work. But I picked TJ McConnell because I figured, just like Philadelphia fans, they all need one dumb white guy to root for. And I thought maybe Cleveland would love TJ McConnell.
As a Cleveland, representing Cleveland, I would rather have Nembhard. I'd rather have Nembhard than McConnell.
Oh yeah, well they wouldn't part with him.
They probably wouldn't do that, right? But maybe they would. Maybe they would.
Craig Porter Jr. is this random ass dude who played, I think, a year at Wichita State. He's like maybe 5'9", and he's been our backup point guard because Rubio's out and Ty Jerome's been out. Undrafted rookie. Scored 18 points against the Nuggets. Smallest dude on the floor. Had like 4 rebounds, a block, 2 steals. Just this dude who, like, I think his senior year at Wichita State, he averaged like 9 rebounds or something a game. So when you say TJ McConnell, I'll take him. But I just want to shout out Craig Porter Jr. For any of you League Pass heads out there, keep an eye out for him. He's super fun, and he's getting a lot of run right now because they have absolutely no point guards. And it's fun. He seems like a sweet-ass pickup. So, I'm great. Mostly I'm grateful for you guys letting me come on here and just run about the Cavs for like a good 6 minutes. Very, very grateful.
I mean, you've got a majority stock. We had no choice.
Craig Porter Jr. also kind of looks like he has like 4 lines in a early 2000s like teen rom-com. Like he's like Freddie Prinze Jr.'s like best friend.
I meant to say, yeah, he's like he's like the goofy guy in like wood shop and like Can't Hardly Wait.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got like
excuse me, teacher, should my duck look like this?
Yeah, and it just looks like a fucking penis.
Peter, I'm wondering if you're thankful also that you get to see Nikola Jokic in person.
You know what? It was awesome to see him in person. He had a bad game because he was a salty little bitch and picked up 5 fouls halfway through the third quarter, mostly out of spite. It was great to see him. It was fun to see him in person. He's as sloppy and goofy and smooth in person as I thought. And Honestly, Michael Porter Jr. had a fucking bomb-ass game. He was just like drilling threes all over the place. But Denver's kind of like,
And also wearing the jersey that I shared
it's
you
Yeah,
guys
fun.
earlier,
they
right?
let
He wears
him
that
play in that.
underneath. Yeah, him and Jonathan Isaacs actually both wear it underneath their warm-ups, just every to make them feel warm and supported. The vocal minority, if you will. And I'll say this too, like the East is actually better than we all thought it was going to be, and the West is not as good as we thought it was going to be. So I am grateful for some continued Eastern dominance, or at least putting up a fight. That the West is like not as we all thought the West was just going to stomp on everyone, but not so
Yeah, it
much,
is
baby.
crazy. It is crazy that okay, I'm gonna read you guys the standings, and I don't think the West is going how any of us thought. In the 1 seed right now, the Timberwolves. In the 2 seed, the Nuggets, which we thought they would be at the top. Then in the next, here's the next 4: the Thunder, the Mavericks, the Kings, and the Lakers. I don't think any of us thought this is how the West was going to shape up so far, right?
Well, not in that order, but those teams I had in.
You had the Thunder, the Mavericks, the Kings, and the Lakers being playoff locks right now over the
Well,
Warriors, over the Suns, over the Clippers.
well, nothing's a lock now,
Right. But
but
I'm just saying,
I had.
15 games into the season.
Yeah, I figured the Thunder could get like an 8 seed. I figured that like Mavs and them would be 7 and 8, and the Kings would be 4.
Did you expect the
Lakers,
Clippers, the Jazz, and the Grizzlies to be completely out of the playoff race right
hell
now?
no. Obviously, I think I had Clippers, Grizzlies, Suns, Warriors. Is that too many teams? Would I have? I guess would I have had the Thunder out by my calculations?
Maybe.
Man,
I'm
The
just
fuck.
going
problem
by.
was we all thought there was going to be 14 playoff teams in the West in the preseason.
There should be.
They
They should
should
get
just
more
let
playoff teams.
14 West teams in. Why not? Be nice,
They
Adam
should
Silver.
be nice. They're good.
Yeah.
But actually, they're not. Like, they're actually not.
The
I don't
East
think
should
they
get
are.
6. West gets
The
14.
Kings, I think the Kings I would have had. I think I was up on the Kings, and I never knew
I didn't
not
think
you guys, but most people
I
are
didn't
down.
think Sabonis was going to be good. I thought Sabonis was just going to become bad at basketball.
Why?
I don't know, son. Just have a bad playoffs and then just go the way of Nick Anderson.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
the Thunder is kind of, I think, crazy, just because they have such. I haven't been here when we talked about Chet Holmgren, but that
I
dude
don't think we've
is.
talked much about Chet Holmgren at all, and that is actually a crime on our part because he's been very fun to watch, and the Thunder have been incredible, I think, to watch. They're so much fun. I do want to point out the Timberwolves, the Nuggets, and the Thunder are essentially in a 3-way tie for first place. They just the Wolves are 10-3, and Nuggets and Thunder are both 10-4. So it's like it's I think even more impressive how good the Thunder have been. They're as good as the Nuggets right now.
It's funny how some things like don't matter or carry over, and we were definitely on the list of people who were making fun of Karl Anthony Towns, saying they gave the Nuggets the hardest time in the playoffs last year. Um, but that really does feel like it carried over. They really did. Like they're
We have been made a fool by Karl Anthony Towns. Turns out he was right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
Jamal, I want to ask you, in this time of thankfulness, what are you most thankful for so far?
I'm thankful that I'm thankful Kelly Oubre got hit by that car. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just we got to talk about something, right? So, thank you to whoever hit that man with that car. I'm also thankful for Russ. Just come on, man. Last week he was handing out turkeys, dressed like Sugar Free in prison. I love that man. He decided to go to the bench and because James was starting to play weird music in the locker room.
I
Neither
think
LA team deserves Russell Westbrook, who is still somehow, I think when used correctly, proven to be a useful NBA asset in 2023.
he's still very
amazing.
good. Yeah. I do love the story of like Russell Westbrook requesting to go to the bench is kind of feels like when like an executive like is about to like be sued for sexual harassment, so he resigns, and it's like, well, the board made you resign, like
Yeah. It
yeah,
was an interesting kind of report. I'm like, did Russ? He's like, look, I'll go to the bench, but y'all got to say it was my idea.
yeah.
I'm fine with that. Good. Whatever, man. How many have the Clippers played since they beat Houston?
I think so.
I'm not sure. Now I have to look at it.
What was that? 3 days ago?
Oh, yeah, they beat the Spurs
They beat
by
the
a
Spurs.
million.
Yeah.
Okay. See, hey, stringing a couple together. I mean, getting to play the Spurs is what good timing for sure.
They are the
But hey,
fucking San Antonio Barnum and Baileys, basically.
I mean, bro, they get the Spurs again tomorrow, and then they get the Pelicans and the Mavs. Wow, their stretch. Oh my god, their stretch after the Spurs game is Pelicans, Mavs, Nuggets, Kings, Warriors, and then you get the Blazers, and then you get the Kings and the Warriors and the Knicks and the Pacers.
I did get
Their December is
confirmation.
fucked.
I did get confirmation that the Pelicans all hate each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Names. Give us sources. Come on, Peter. Tell us.
That's it. That's enough. Don't they play like they fucking hate each other?
I mean, when CJ punctured his lung, I stopped watching him.
They
Oh, yeah, did you see who punctured his lung?
Oh, that
pneumonia.
was a teammate? Yeah, wait.
Wait, I do think Brandon Ingram naturally just does not like anybody like on Earth.
Resting
so I'm not
Hooper
surprised by
face.
that.
He's got resting face.
He is resting
And then
face.
I think
Resting sleepy face.
the only person that Zion likes is the lady that brings some gumbo at the diner every night.
Yeah. But he's still playing. I'm just happy he's still on the floor. Doesn't it seem like by this point he should have been shut down for a non-contact injury?
Yeah, but he looks too much like Jokic with his bounce right now. Like his bounce is like basically gone.
I've seen him throw down a few windmill dunks this season.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the same oomph as it did.
He's not like jumping through the floor. Like, well, come on.
Yeah.
He got hurt a couple times. Jumping hard.
You know, I've watched a few games. I was like high on them early and thinking like they're gonna get it together. Now at this point, I'm just like CJ's gone. They're at 500. I'm not sure they're 4-6 in their last 10. I'm not sure how good they actually are, and maybe I was wrong. But I literally have had the opposite thought, Peter, where I've like been watching me like it's crazy that Zion still has this bounce, even like as big as he is and as many times as he's been injured.
As many times as he has gotten sucked off. Can you imagine?
Wait, so why are you thankful for Kelly Oubre getting hit by that car, Jamel?
He said it. He gave us something to talk about. Yeah,
he gave us something to talk about, man. We love news.
Better, can I guess what you're thankful for?
Yeah, go for it.
The Ewing theory / Mbutu love fest that's happening with your Philadelphia Sixers right now with the absence of Doc Rivers and James Harden.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Absolutely, Peter. I am thankful Mr. Coaches don't matter. I think coaches are mostly bad and don't offer anything to teams. I think that Nick Nurse is a huge reason for why the 76ers are in an essential tie for the first seed right now at 10-3. The spacing has, and look, I don't mean to tell me if I'm being too lofty here. The spacing and the new offense and the motion has made Embiid Jokic-like in his passing, and the offense running through him and giving him, like, Doc Rivers, his entire idea was like, just let James Harden and Joel Embiid touch the ball and everyone else stand still and don't do anything. And they're playing in a very like crowded space, like within, like just at the top of the 3-point line or with just like at the top of the paint. And it just was this crowded fucking, it just made it easy for Embiid to be doubled. It removed passing lanes for him. Now the offense is spread out with a bunch of motion, and Joel Embiid is averaging the most assists for his career so far to start the season, and he looks like a passing wizard, which is, I think, something that every Sixers fan has hoped for.
Did you say he's wizard passing?
I think he's wizard passing, yeah.
His pronouns are Abra, Cadabra.
Okay. All right. I did open the door for some stuff. To take place.
I need to write down his pronouns are abracadabra because that's the title of the episode.
Yeah. Hey, Nick Nerd, though, our boy.
I'm thankful for Nick Nerd. As much as I kind of think I would hate him if I knew him, as much as I think he's kind of annoying, he, in his own way, is as annoying as Doc Rivers is, because he, opens every practice with a acoustic guitar jam sesh. And
Nick Nurse is the guy at every party who refuses to sit on the couch because he can squat for a really long time. So he just like squats down next to the couch to tell a story, just to kind of show off how nice his knees are.
Yep.
What party was this? Who was that guy?
Oh, that's Ross for sure, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be Ross.
Peter was thinking of Ross.
100%.
Yeah.
Shout out Ross. Doubt you'll ever
I'm happy
listen
for
to this.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, Benner, because your team is not annoying to watch for the first time in years.
They're fun, right? It's not hard to watch
fun.
them anymore.
I'm watching them tonight. Our teams are going up in the IST tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
The IST.
You can basically knock us out of the IST tonight if you
let's see. The in-season tournament standings right now, I think the Sixers are the number 2 seed in the East, right?
I think the Pacers are the top of our I don't know why we're not just doing
Pacers
divisions.
are 2-0, Sixers are 2-1, Cavs are 1-1. You guys need to win tonight, essentially.
Yeah, it's a must win for us. And
I, like your brother, literally don't give a shit about the IST. I don't see how it matters. So if it's going to mean something to you, Peter, I hope the Cavs win.
I appreciate it, and I also will not hold it against you if the Sixers are in the semifinals of the IST and you catch yourself up in the moment just having a good time in some single elimination basketball with your team. Like, I just think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool.
I mean, I watch basketball every day, so it's like I'm watching these games. So of course I'm going to be happy if the Sixers win. I just don't like. I just wish there was something more to the fucking thing than everybody gets $500,000.
We should do a parade. Let's do a parade, yo.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
In-season parade.
Should we do
now we're
an
talking
Airbuds parade in LA for whatever team wins?
ISP, the Airbuds
Oh,
in-season parade. It's happening.
That's it.
Is that that our holiday party this year?
Yeah, we'll do it at the
in-season tournament parade.
In-season tournament parade. We'll do it at I'll talk to you, Benner. We'll do it.
We'll march from
Got the
from
perfect
the
fucking jersey for merch. That's for
on
sure.
Glendale down to TG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benner suggesting a march at a time like this.
Yeah, your fucking Jan 6 jersey.
Holy moly.
Also thankful for Tyrese Maxey. He is
Great,
becoming
he's
what
great.
I think everyone was hoping he could become. And I don't know if I was convinced he had it in him, but man, he's like,
You guys don't have to trade for fucking anybody. You could make the finals. Like, legit. I never thought you could actually make the finals. You could legit make the finals.
I thought they could make it last year, but that's because I'm stupid.
No, you're not stupid.
Shout out to me also. I still believe that the best thing for the Sixers would have been somehow making James Harden happy and have him buy in to a system. And that's, we're learning now, and that'll never happen. You can't account for human emotion. You can't account for James Harden and his broken brain. But if you could somehow convince him, hey man, like just do what Nick Nurse says, I think that would put this team way over the top. But that can never happen, right?
Nah, I also like to say I'm thankful for when the Wizards play a playoff team, because that is just the only time like Jordan Poole will try. But he will try hard and he will get himself traded. And I thank him and I'm thankful.
All right, I have to go read to my children.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, it's pretty weak.
Let's wrap it up, guys. Let me just say, I'm thankful for you two. Love you guys so much.
I'm thankful for you too,
folder.
motherfucker.
Oh my gosh, wait, why'd you bury the lead?
Yeah.
Today, Junior,